welcome back to my channel. Let me breathe. So I usually give my review and my ratings and share my thoughts after a pay-per-view, but for Money in the Bank this year I would rather watch paint dry. So instead I've decided to discuss what the fuck is going on with WWE. Do you know what? I'm not going to go into any more, but do you know, let's just get on with Jess's rants. Let's just do this. Let's just fucking do this. So we all know that Vince McMahon is an absolute idiot. And, you know, I think the WWE Universe get excited and feel like they're finally being listened to. And, you know, we finally get the chances that we've been waiting for. And Vince comes in and completely just fucks us over every time and just gives us shit, doesn't he? He gives us shit. So, you know, it's safe to say, I've spoken to a lot of people about this, it's safe to say a lot of people have completely lost their hearts when it comes to WWE. You know, so what's going to happen? What are we going to do? What is going on? So of course, you know, we have AEW to fall back on. Never thought I'd say that, but we have that. You know, like at the minute, even if they breathe, it's gonna be better than what we're currently seeing, right? So each week, Raw and SmackDown are losing audiences. They're getting the lowest ratings they've got in a long time, and no one is seeing like what's going on. Nobody's seeing anything wrong. Well, they might do, but they're not correcting it. They're not sorting their problems out. So they're getting lower and lower, and it's getting a bit embarrassing. You know, we've got constant drama, pointless matches, pointless decisions, and you just think, what the fuck are you doing? I think I can say for a lot of people, the only reason at the minute we're actually watching WWE is for Bray Wyatt's promos. I think I can say that for everyone. You know, it's so good. Like, it's so good. But you know, also, this is a funny thing. Don't also forget that, you know, the pay-per-view, you know, which is better than WrestleMania apparently. You know, that one in Saudi Arabia. You know, have a laugh. Like, no one's even gonna watch it. Setting up all these matches and, you know, trying to make something big of it, saying it's better than WrestleMania. I think you're chatting a bit shit, actually. Ouch. That was my water on the floor. Anyway, I actually recorded a little while ago a video which I'm going to redo. I keep saying this. I said this on my last video. I'm going to redo it at some point. And do you know what? I think you're going to like it. It's absolute girl boss assemble. So, right. Anyway, I want to discuss what went wrong at this year's Money in the Bank. I've actually written it down because there was a lot of problems this year. A lot of wasted time, actually. I went to sleep about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then tried to sleep until about 11, but I ended up waking up and I couldn't get back to sleep, so that's great. And I stayed up till about 3:30 when it ended. I think it was about 3:30, nearly 4 when it ended. So, right, I'm gonna leave the part that everyone will want me to talk about till the end. Of course, it's where it belongs. I think it's just in case I don't go on too much of a rampage, because it's gonna happen. So, you know, watching Money in the Bank made me want to reconsider my passion. Like, I've got a channel, podcast, and you know what? Last night I wanted to turn it off and completely forget about it. Like, I never thought I'd even say that ever. So to start with, I just want to discuss why on earth did they put Daniel Bryan in the pre-show? What are you doing? You know, he's one of the most well-known, talented athletes in the whole of WWE. And they put him in the pre-show and put the cruiserweight in the main show. Do you know what? I actually thought that I missed some of the kickoff show when it went straight to the main event. I thought, did I fall asleep and completely miss a whole match? I don't know. Anyway, you know, I would actually, before I rant too much, because there is a bit, I would just honestly like to say there is one match I fully enjoyed, and that was the women's Money in the Bank. Although my pick didn't win, it was such a good match. And, you know, following on from this group of ladies that were in this match are so underrated. Like, ridiculously underrated. You know, don't get me wrong, I love people like Becky and I love Charlotte, but we need a break from them. Every single one of those ladies in Money in the Bank last night deserves a lot more than what they're getting from the WWE at the minute. You know, WWE Universe are constantly screaming for them to have that opportunity, and they're just not getting it, like, at all. It's actually really, really awkward. I'm just trying to look right. So, this is just terrible. So, the massive thing we need to discuss is what happened with the referees last night. What happened? They were terrible. Like, I'm not even too sure what was going on. Like, what on earth happened? Like, seriously, I honestly reckon there's a few referees that got fired last night. Awkward as hell. Anyway, you know, I'd say there is at least 3 matches that got fucked up because of these referees. You know, now Rey Mysterio's a champ. Who was expecting that? I certainly weren't. He wasn't in my picks. Alright. You know I love Rey Mysterio, so I'm never ever gonna be nasty to Rey Mysterio, but Joe's shoulders were up. They were up. It was embarrassing. You know, there was one match I was really, really looking forward to, and that was the steel cage with Miss and Shane. Because I love this feud. I've loved it from day dot. It's been brilliant. And we've seen a completely different side to Miz, which is just, he's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant. You know, I was really looking forward to this match because these two pull out all the stops and they put on such a show. And do you know what? This match was shit. Not only was it boring, but we had another mistake from the ref, calling a rope break. It was just a disaster. It was just pointless. It was basically Miz just beating him up. Like, that's all it was. And then he ended up winning anyway. So what was the absolute point in it? So yeah, I wonder how many refs got fired last night. And I'm not surprised how many it would be, because it was shocking. Do you know, if I'm honest, I didn't mind Becky Two Belts matches. Very, very sly of Miss Flair, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was getting really excited. But what an absolute result with Bayley. You know, cashing in that Money in the Bank, the crowd reaction was just insane. Like, it was like WrestleMania with Kofi all over again. I got goosebumps. I was just so, honestly, I reckon that's my favourite moment of the whole night. And you know what? Lacey Evans' outfit was also one of my favourites. But well done, Bayley, because I was so impressed. Right. Okay. I'm going to go back to moaning now. That's my favourite thing to do. So Roman versus Elias. What a shit show. All that build up for a 2-second match. What was the point? Why waste people's time? Why? Like, it was actually embarrassing. Oh, and wait, they're now introducing a new title as well. It's, yeah, great idea. Really good timing. They just better pull it out of the bag with this one, because it's just I've never moaned so much about wrestling in my life. Like, I've been moaning about it because I'm fed up. Now, let's prepare myself. Let's get to why I'm so angry, and probably why the rest of the world is angry as well. So, the men's Money in the Bank was a disaster. Well, I'd say that. You know, of course, we saw Strowman get taken out and replaced with Zayn. Whatever, as long as he didn't win, because I'm not the biggest fan of him anyway, and you know I'm a love Strowman. You know, halfway through Money in the Bank, we saw everyone rushing backstage to find Zayn hanging upside down by, I think it was by his feet. And then he got rushed into hospital, which means he was out of Money in the Bank. So everyone was thinking, is there going to be a replacement? Are we going to get someone completely different? We didn't know. We had no idea. But obviously everyone came out, did their entrances, and we were expecting one last person. Everyone wanted it to be Bray Wyatt. Come on, we all wanted it. Match started, you know, and I tell you what, this match was incredible. Although it had Corbin in it, right? Which everyone knows I'm not the biggest fan of Corbin. Every single man in that match was insane. There was high flying, there was abilities, they gave it all they had, right? And honestly, the heights, the skills of them all, it was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Honestly, a few times I thought some of them might have been dead. Definitely Finn, I thought Finn had died. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane. What they pulled off was incredible, really was, and it just does show what could be up and coming if they gave these men a push. You know, they all took such a beating, they really did. And do you know what, I actually had no idea who the winner was going to be at one point. No idea. So, you know, up the ladder, Ali goes up there. Everyone was excited, he was getting the crowd going, there was such a massive pop. Then we heard a theme song. That was the theme song of Brock fucking Lesnar. That was it. Do you know what? I was ready to turn off then. I was so ready to turn off. Now, if you know me, you know my hatred for Brock Lesnar. Honestly, I was so angry. I was texting the boys in the group chat and I was just fuming. I was literally like steaming from my ears. Sorry, why the fuck is he back? Why did he win Money in the Bank? Someone please get rid of him, please. Like, you're killing me. You are killing me. So, Vince, have you lost your head? Right? Nobody wants him there. Look at the crowd's reaction. What a waste of a fucking match. 7 men went in that match, put their bodies through pain, through stress, to have that big fucking lump win anyway. I would have rather Corbin win, right? And that is saying something, rather than Brock Lesnar. So, Vince McMahon, stop. Just fucking stop. Take a look at what you're doing. Take a look at what's happened. It's beyond a joke. And do you know what? I've never seen my Twitter so angry. And I don't blame them. The reaction for this was just ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off before I start a riot about this. I'm gutted. Of course I am very gutted. But look, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Obviously I'm trying being a bit more involved. I've got new content coming, I've got new ideas, new plans. I'm not going to do the same old stuff. I've got a few things up my sleeve. Make sure you check out my socials, and make sure you check out my brand new podcast, which soon episode 2 will be coming up, and recording is happening this week with one of my good friends as well.